Alright, this is Sceptor. Um, and yeah, so the name Sceptor, yeah, so I just want to shout out the person who gave the name suggestion, yeah. A few other people also really like the name Scepter because it's very similar to Spectre, which is right here. And yeah, so this is Spectre. It, it's based around the same sort of folding, especially for the tail fins. Um, but yeah, a Scepter here is a little bit different. So yeah, so let's take a look at its feature. And I just have two versions of this just so that you can see the kind of color that it makes towards the end. If you have two-sided paper, two colored sided paper. So let's just pick this plane here. So this plane has a reinforced nose section. It's pretty thick here. Well, it's not as thick as the Spectre though. So the jet folding for this plane is a lot simpler, and the overall shaping the wings is a lot more simpler as well. And it also has two intakes and two afterburners. I'll have to warn you that creating the intakes for this plane is very complicated because you need a lot of you need to practice how to form them. It's kind of a process, and it's kind of a painful process too. So that's honestly the hardest part of this plane, is just the intakes, to be honest. But other than that, it's not too complicated. Yeah, but the intakes are also optional. So if you don't want them, that's completely fine. So yeah, well, let's just get into the tutorial. Want to also say that this plane is very touchy, so you barely need lift whatsoever. Like you really need to be careful about how you balance this plane. Yeah, but it's actually very maneuverable as well, and it kind of has a tendency to kind of stall if you add too much, like just a little bit too much, then it will pull up, and then it will stall. So you have to carefully balance it out. But once you get it balanced, it flies very beautifully. And yeah, so this is Scepter, and yeah, so let's just get into it. So the kind of paper that I use for these tutorials is this paper here, Taro's Origami. It is a 9x5, 60 sheets. I will go ahead and leave the description from where you get this kind of paper. But this paper right here is very good for folding. Yeah, so but you can use a sheet of printer paper for this plane. Unlike Spectre, using printer paper is gonna make this front section here very hard to get precise and everything. But this plane right here, like, it's not that hard. So yeah, but you can use printer paper, an A4 cut to square or an 8.5 by 11 cut to square. That is pretty okay. So yeah, so just fold it in half, and I want the have the white side on top, like, to be the main color. So yeah, after you fold in half, fold this in here, and it's pretty much a falcon base, but it's kind of a little bit modified, sort of. It's basically the same as you would create the Sceptor, but it's not the exact same. I'll walk you through it and everything else. So just squash all this down. Lighting now, and make sure that it is pretty good for folding. Just a second. All right. So now flip it over and just squash for the top. And oh my god. And lay this flap down to the center. And we're just gonna create some folds while we're here. So right. So now just fold this up, just like with the falcon and everything else. Like that. Make sure they touch the corners pretty precisely. And now you flip it over. And what you want to do here is just go ahead and fold up from right here. So just fold this up like that, just like with the falcon and everything else. It's pretty much the same folds as the falcon, but here is where it's going to get a little bit different. So now you want to fold it back up, and you're going to fold this to the crease here that you just folded, and it's okay to leave a tiny bit of space, but preferably just fold that all the way to the fold, like so, and then just make sure everything is lining up perfectly. And just see if you fold it over that it doesn't kink or anything. Alright, so now you're gonna take one of the corners here, like so, and okay, so you're gonna take this corner here and just fold it to this line, the edge right there. And here it's okay to also leave a little bit of a space, but you don't want it to leave too big. So yeah, so now unfold and fold over so that the edge, so that the crease here lands on the edge. Oh, like that, and then fold it back. And then you want to fold this edge to the crease here. This is just a micro folding for a step in the future, just to make it a little bit easier. And then just roll that over. And roll it over again on the existing crease there, just like so. And yeah, and just repeat that on this side. It's a little hard to see because the camera is right in my face, so I'm gonna right, and fold that to right there. And fold to the line. I'm in the edge. Unfold, fold to the first crease right there. Roll it over. And roll it over again, just like so. Now you can go ahead and just fold this flap over. Like so. Turn it over, and this is where the difference is, because now you're gonna pull apart here, and you're gonna wrap this top here to this side here. So oh my god, I hate when it happens. So just go ahead and kind of push this around to the other side. Turn it over. Kind of bring these in and flatten the top first here. And then just fold straight up here. Just like so. And now we're gonna turn it over again, and you see this line right here. It's gonna show on the other side as well. So like about, yeah. So here, you're just gonna fold you're just gonna pinch, like you're just gonna kind of fold it down a little, just to where it catches here. And you're just gonna make a little fold here, and then fold the tip here to the line you just folded, and again just crease about right here, just like so. And now turn it over and fold the edges here to the center, like so. So it's basically a reversed Avon, kind of. No, like a reversed Bandit with some slight modifications. So yeah. Alright, turn it over again, and then you just want to fold along here once again to just get the line on this side, because now you're gonna turn it here and you're gonna pull out from this side here, and just fold this flap to the center, and try to not tear right here. That's also pretty important that you don't tear it. Same thing here, just pull that out. Careful to not tear it. All right. So now, now we are going to flip it over and fold the edges here to the center. And try your best to hit the point here. Same thing here, like so. And you see the line that was just created from here. You're gonna fold the wing out from that point all the way down to right here, like that. And same thing here, and you can go ahead and fold in half if you want to match everything up, but you do not have to. Like so. And now, as you can see, you have a layer here, and you're just gonna go ahead and fold behind, so it will kind of catch here, so you can kind of see through it. As you can see here, there's like a fold behind here, and you're just gonna want to fold along that, and it should catch around there. So that's how you know that you've hit the spot. And actually go a little bit, yeah, just like that, and then same thing here. So now you just want to fold the edge down, like so. Same thing here, like that. Fold them up and do the same thing with these two. Just fold that up and fold to the edge here, like so. Same thing here, fold to the edge. And now you can just go ahead and fold everything back. Turn it over, and you want to go in here, and you want to pinch this crease here, so like so. And then you just want to lay it over until you get kind of see. So first you just want to line up the crease here to the crease behind, and after you've done that, you want to make sure that this doesn't kink and everything else, so you kind of have to maneuver this a little bit around, just like so. And you repeat the same thing here. Go in, pinch that up, fold it up, and go in here and just make sure that it hits here. And flatten as best as you can, like so. And now you're just gonna fold this whole thing up like this, like that, and just turn it like this so that you're able to kind of see it from this side. And now you're just gonna fold the edge here to the center, just like so. And this is similar. I mean, this is the exact same thing that you would do to the tiger shark and all the others. So you just like that, and then kind of spread open this and squash fold it like so. Same thing here, squash fold it up like so, and fold the edge here to the edge down here like so, and just do the same thing here, fold that to the edge. And now just fold the edge here to the edge there, like so. Let's see if I can get this a little clean, like that. And same thing here, just fold that to the edge, fold it straight down. And now you just wanna pull up here and swivel this forwards, and then fold along the crease here, and then fold back here. Might have to readjust sometimes a little bit to just hit the point there. And just fold that up and fold it to the other side like so. And this is and this is basically the exact same thing as the original vector. So yeah, so I'll also leave the link in the description for the or for this plane as well if you're interested in seeing how that's folded. Okay, so now you're just gonna wanna pull off the flap here and flatten that, and same thing here. Fold that to the other side and pop open here and flatten. All right, so now what you're gonna do, wait, just a second. So now you're gonna wanna do just the same thing as you did with the Spectre here. So you're just gonna fold a third from this point to that point, so right between here, so from there to there. Just kind of go in and fold to that tip first, and then kind of spread squash this out like so, and kind of spread squash this so the edge you create is like parallel to here. But it's not that important that it's parallel or anything, but yeah, that's just the way that I prefer to do it. So yeah, and same thing here. Fold that to the tip and spread squash like so. And now you're just going to kind of shape the fins here, and yeah, just to create this part here. And the way you do that is using this line here. You're gonna fold a crease from here all the way to approximately halfway between this point and this point, so right there approximately. So fold that from there to there. So just go in and sort of fold this over until it's about halfway. It doesn't have to be exactly, but something like this is fine. And then you just want to squash this down and kind of swivel it down until the crease, until the edge you create lands directly on top of this crease here, like so. And now just go ahead and fold this flap down like this, and then kind of zoom in just a bit here, and then fold the edge here, this tiny little edge there, fold that to the crease here, like that, and then just fold it up. And that's how you do that part. So now you're just going to do the same thing here. Fold this up approximately, and you can go ahead and fold it in half and match everything up if you feel like you need to do that. And swivel it down, fold it, and yeah, and just push this flap here, just kind of push it down and stuff. Fold that up, fold to the crease, I mean, like that. Fold it up, and there you have it. That's your finished like tail section. So now you can just go ahead and fold this whole thing back down again, just like so. Alrighty, so now we're gonna work on the stabilizers here, and they're the exact same as the original Spectre. So yeah, so fold from here all the way down to this intersection, so like that. And I'm gonna do it on like the other side as well, because so that we can whenever we fold in half, we are able to kind of fold this up to match the other side. So that's what we're gonna do. So you just fold from this point down to right there, like so. And like that. And now we can go ahead and fold this in half, like so. and match the tail fin. Like that. And just crease everything. And now we're just gonna fold this back out, and we go inside here, and we're just gonna fold the edge here to the edge here. So just fold it up like so, and then just fold to about here, just like so. And then you wanna use this intersection here and fold from there all the way down to right there, like so. And then just lay it back over. And just fold it out, just like so. Alright, and same thing here. Like that, crease just a little, just about there, and fold that over. And so yeah, so if this is sticking out, you might have to readjust it a little bit because you don't want that to happen. So yeah, but just try to fix it. Fold it over. And now you just, oops, now you just want to pop out here, like so. Same thing on this side, just pop out the flap there. And now you are going to just fold this to the other side here. So just fold this up and just push on the crease here, just like that, and then kind of flatten it. Like that. And what you're gonna do is fold from this point all the way to where it passes straight through this point there. So you have to go in and then push just like so, and then kind of fold it back until it crosses that point. Oops, kind of have to go a little bit more back. Just a little bit more back. Like that. And then just kind of flatten it over. Just like so. So as you can see, so it just passes straight through here. And now we are going to fold this in half. So you can either just go ahead and fold it straight up like so, and then go ahead and reverse fold it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Like that. So that's your tail fin. So now you can just go ahead and kind of fold this over like that, and then go ahead and fold this whole thing over just to get the fold. I mean, yes, yeah, so just to make the wing fold just a little bit easier. Like that, and just repeat the same thing here. Like that, and push. And if you want to, you can fold it in half and match up again. I recommend you do that, but I'm not going to do that. So yeah, and yeah, so you can either do it like I did here and just fold this up, or you can kind of fold this down and then fold it to the line, but it's a little bit harder to do that, so we're just gonna go ahead and fold this up just like that. Alright, and reverse fold that around. Can't see, I'm sorry. Like so. And again, just kind of fold this over. And this too, like that. Alrighty, so now what we're going to do is go in here and we're just gonna pull out this trapped paper here. So just pull this out all the way to the tip, and it kind of helps to get a tool just to get in there properly, and kind of pull this out like that. Same thing here. So it helps out to just kind of fold that out. So it just hits the point there and stuff. Alrighty, so now turn it over and just go ahead and refold this the wing up like that. And now what we're gonna do is just fold in half a little bit from right here. So just make a fold, just a little bit of a fold, like so, because this just makes it a little bit easier to go ahead and do the step that we're about to do. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go in here and you take your finger and you just want to go ahead and sort of squash this, here, and then fold it all the way to the tip right here, and then flatten it like so. So it should look like this on the other side. And you repeat the same thing here. Make sure that these two are symmetrical to each other. It's also very important. Just fold out to the tip, kind of push it out, and flatten. And it's a lot better to push the paper down instead of up here, because you need this flap here to come to a point, or just under, so that you're able to fold this out like so without it tearing. So that's also pretty important that you do that. Right, so now we can turn it over. And we are going to fold from the inside here all the way to this edge, and it's gonna catch here. So just fold this up along the crease, that's here, all the way up from the nose as best as you can. It's kind of hard sometimes. And as you can see, I didn't get it all the way because it stops me here. So I'm gonna just go ahead and fold it over as far as I can without it causing any problems. And you repeat the same thing here, all the way up, and like so. So now we're just gonna open up the top here and just kind of put it inside, just like so. And same thing here, just open that up and put it inside, and making sure that it follows through to the top. It's pretty important. So now we are almost finished here, because we are now just going to go ahead and fold this flap from there to here. Just like so. Try not to make the wings slide and stuff. And same thing here. Fold that over. And it's okay if it like kinks up here, because you're not gonna see that part or anything, so that's fine. Because now you're just gonna tuck it right inside the tail fin here. Just tuck it right inside, and as you can see, it fits perfectly. Like goes straight through here. So yeah, so just open that up and curve that inside. So now we go ahead and, well, yeah, so you can actually just go ahead and fold the wings over, just to make it a little bit easier. Plus you need this fold here to fold the intakes and stuff. So yeah, so you just need to fold this over like so, and now turn it over. And what you're gonna do is go ahead and fold this up, so just go ahead and kind of push this to the center like that. Same thing here, just kind of push it as best as you can without curving the front section, like so. And that should hold the nose in place. Alright, so now you can skip the intakes. That is completely fine. But if you want to have them, then you will have to do this step here. So just saying, this is going to be pretty, this is going to be a pain if you like mess up, but just practice it a few times and you'll be able to understand it. But before we do that, we're just gonna fold this over here from there up to down here, just to get this crease here, because that's also gonna be important for the intakes. And also turn it over and just make sure this doesn't slide too far out. And same thing here, like so. They're pretty much the same in size, and that's also what you want to do as well. So yeah. So we can just go ahead and fold the engines now, and what you're gonna do is just fold this up, and you're just gonna fold the edge here to that, and you can go a little bit past that, just a little bit past that, not too much though, but just a little bit past that, about like that. So it's barely past, like that. All right, same thing here. Just a second. Now comes the intakes. So just go ahead and fold these under for now, like so. And what you're gonna do is from this fold, or from this intersection here, you're gonna spread out this whole section here from there all the way to right there. So what you can do to make it a little bit easier is just to make a sort of a line here, just so it folds along that precisely. So I'm gonna do the same thing here as well. So just fold from there all the way out to right there, like so. So now you go in, and as you can see, it stops here. So what you're gonna do is continue to pull. So just kind of pinch and pull. Okay, this is gonna be hard to get on camera, but you see, like, so you pinch and you pull, so it starts here, and it should continue all the way to the tip. But as you can see, you kind of have this going on here. So what you have to do is just continue to push out here and fold this down here as well simultaneously. And what you want to do is just continue to push and fold until this starts to pop out, just like so. So this starts to pop out from the edge here, and when you see that happening, you want to just continue to push and pull until you can safely flatten this out. And sometimes it will kink right here, and that's pretty that's kind of a pain sometimes, but all you gotta do is just push and continue to push and fold until you get this happening. And so what you want to happen, so what you want to happen towards the end is you want this to lay right on top of itself, and then you're able to flatten like that. So this edge here should land right on top of itself here. So you just try your best, but the most important part is that you get this to lay right on top of itself. And you want to also flatten here as well, so that this kind of folds like so. So yes, that is very complicated to understand. I hope you've been able to do that. But yeah, so that's it, and you do the same thing here. Now I'm pretty shitty at this side, but I'm gonna do my best at least. So this is what I'm doing. I'm kind of just like pulling it out here, and then kind of flattening here so that this starts to pop out, and that's a good sign. And again, if it starts to kink here, you will have to just make sure that you bring as much paper as you possibly can. Bring that forward, and as you can see, it starts to land right on top of itself. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and fold this over like that, and there you have it. So yeah, that is very complicated. I'm very sorry about, like, that's a very hard, it's a very confusing fold. And yeah, but just try. So now you just have to fold this behind a little bit here. So just go ahead and fold that behind, and you're just gonna kind of squash this a little bit just to shape. Don't fold here, but just kind of fold out the sides like that just to shape it, and then you can fold it back out, give it some shape like that, and then fold it back, and repeat the same here on this side. Fold it over and take your finger inside and kind of squash and push down like so. And hopefully they are the same size as the other, because that's also pretty important that you get them to the same size. Okay, so now we are just gonna kind of reinforce the nose section a little bit because this kind of helps out the the stalling and stuff like that, and it'll fly just a little bit further. So what you're gonna do is just go in the section here, and you just want to fold along the line here, like this. Just kind of bring everything up here, and just kind of fold that out like so. And then you're just gonna fold the edge here to the edge there, and you don't fold this up too. So just fold that up, fold, and then just roll it over, and do the same thing here. Just grab this, going inside as best as you can, and fold this to the edge. Fold it over. And one last thing here is you just gotta do the same thing as you do with the Diamondback Alpha and stuff. So you take this edge, and you just want to pinch this behind. Just fold it under, like so. Now you could also do the top, but that isn't really necessary. But you can if you feel like that would benefit you and stuff. So, but yeah, so take this and pinch it behind, like so. Alrighty, so now we can go ahead and finally jet fold it. So just fold along here and try to get it to a perfect point right here. Very important just to get it to a perfect point there, and make sure that the other side isn't smaller than the other as well. Alright, turn over and just fold along the creases. Just be sure to tuck in the nose. Fold everything as tightly as you can, like so. And flatten it. Alright, and go under and fold the flap up from there to there, and just roll it up 3 times. 1, 2, and the 3rd time, just like that. So now you just go ahead and fold the wings up partially because just you have the intake here, and just continue to fold up, and same thing here, just fold up like so, and kind of a color, like an ugly color here, because some of the color kind of got on the folding stones sometimes, but yeah. So as you can see, it is pretty precise. And just fold the wings down and kind of flatten it if you have to. Fold up the stabilizers and turn it over and just shape the intakes like that. And turn it towards the back and just pop open the engines here. Just roll them out. And just shape them. That's it. So yeah, so to fly this plane, just hold here and give it a smooth throw at first. just to see how it flies, and then you just make tiny adjustments at the backs, and yeah, and if it starts to turn, then you fold here, and just see how it reacts. So that's it. That is Sceptor. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial, and yeah, sorry for the intakes. I know that was a pain. But other than that, I hope you have enjoyed, and leave a like, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Peace out.